Oh, good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Country Technicals. As we all know, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities can grab from the market, yeah, from all the pairs we trade, and we, you guys get to see more of my strategy, how I get my entries, my exits, yeah. Now, before we get started, I want to first of all appreciate everyone. Yesterday, I checked the channel analytics, and then it was up to 2K views, and then was it yesterday? I was telling you guys that we reached, was it 1K, I think 1 month ago, and then it took just 1 month to reach another 1K. So it's really, really nice, and I really want to appreciate everyone. And please, for those that are watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. So let's get into business. So fundamentals today, nothing really, just low impact news and mid impact news. Now, let's jump on our charts and see anything, if there's anything important. Like I said, today is going to be a pretty calm day. Let's see. So this is AUD USD. Now, I was telling, I was telling Eminado yesterday that we missed opportunities. See how AUD USD was doing very beautiful uptrend. We missed the entry here, and then we missed the one here, and we missed the one here also. This one was even the painful one because there was an entry criteria before the news. Yeah, and then I just missed it. And I think this was around 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. I was still teaching by then. So I think that was why. But then I don't want to attribute it to the fact that I was teaching. That's why I did not see it. Because in normal, so I teach and then I still catch positions. So I think today what we're going to be doing here is just watch and see how we get. Where's our most recent range? So we had the higher high, the higher low. I would have used short retracement strategy here, but this was at night already. So I was already asleep. That was 8. Another higher low here, then we have a higher high. So price is basically coming down to create what? A higher low. But at this point, I'm already feeling like these buys have exhausted. But like they used to say, follow the trend until what it takes you out. So I'm going to wait and see how price will behave. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be looking at basically. I'm going to be looking to see how price will behave when it comes into these areas. Let me check something. I cannot even say I would have used Fibonacci. So now, price is still basically trying to do this thing, push down. So let's wait and see. Let me set an alert around the 0.6 Fibonacci levels. Let me set an alert there and wait for price to get there. So that's basically what we're going to be looking at from AED USD. Let's watch and see how price behaves when it gets into those areas. Sorry. NZD USD. This one has been a very nasty pair lately. So this one too, we had entries yesterday, the entry criteria, but then I did not see. This one too was around 12. But then now we have another range. We had, this was basically the higher high, the higher low. Wow. Another higher high, and then another higher low, and then another higher high, and then price has tapped inside. Wow. This is interesting. Let me check the 15 minutes. I beg you. I'm going to leave this one alone for now, I beg. Let me look at what the 4H is looking like. This is basically just one range on the 4H. And then the good thing about the 4H is that we have this highs here. So my C price coming down there to tap inside to go up. So let's just watch and see how price behaves. Then let's go to Euro USD. Honestly, nothing really today. Nothing really today. This was basically our analysis on Euro USD yesterday. Yeah, we're looking to see price come into this level to tap. But then price did not come inside. It only stopped around the 0.5 Fibonacci level, and then we exploded to the upside. Let me see, was there any entry criteria on the lower time frame? Not really. There was no entry criteria. No entry criteria. Apart from this engulfing candlestick. But you guys know I don't use engulfing candlestick. I prefer pin bars. If I say engulfing candlestick from now to tomorrow, I'll not still take it. But then the most important thing is we have another range, so we can still look for other buys. Yeah. So now we have a higher high, a higher low. This is a new, Abi, no, this was a higher high, higher low. Now another higher high. So now, let's drop our FIB and see, but then our Fibonacci levels are going to be way, way above that broken structure. So let's just wait and see how price behaves when price gets into these areas here. I'll just keep it here. Here's my Fibonacci. Honestly, today's market is just going to be shitty, but let's just wait. Let me drop my alert here and wait and see how price will behave when price gets into these areas. And please, I don't know. I feel like I'll stop using entry criteria or the lower time frame. I'll be risking less. Because man, I don't really understand. All the trades I've taken this month with entry criteria on the lower time frame, they didn't end up well. It was only higher time frame entry criteria that were working well. Now, this is GBP USD. We all know how GBP USD is a very funny pair. We created that high yesterday, massive bullishness. And then we created the high and a low. We tried breaking, we couldn't. We came back down and then we broke structure. So this is basically our range. From here to here. Okay, this one, the 0.6 Fibonacci level actually aligns with that broken structure. I might actually enter an aggressive entry on this pair. Let's just wait and see how price will behave. I'm dropping an alert there to see when price will get there. Let me see how price will behave once it gets there. GBP JPY. GB. Wow. We broke structure yesterday to the upside. We tried coming down, but we tried retesting and going up, but then we had those rejections, but we did not have that break of structure. We have come back into this range again. So I'm not going to say anything about this one. This one is still confused. It doesn't know whether it wants to be bullish or bearish. Then, what is this? This is gold. Gold actually surprised me yesterday. Gold just came weeks below here. Took our liquidity, then boom, went to the upside. It just showed people shaking yesterday. Gold is just a very funny pair. Honestly, the only thing I'll do about gold is to pay attention to the highs and to the lows. Let's see where it will break out from. So I'm going to pay attention to here. I'll still pay attention to here. Let's see when we'll have that clear break of structure. So anytime I have that clear break of structure, I'll just look to see a retest and then a continuation, basically something like this. Price to basically break above, retest, and then we have a continuation. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for on gold. Now, AED card, I don't know why couldn't keep AED card here yesterday. Okay, it's because we had setups on AED card. We were looking for that break and retest, which we did not have. We had a break, but then we had a short retracement. And price is still impulsing to the upside. Person for just use short retracement strategy on top. This was around 1 a.m. I beg. I could not do anything at this moment. But then I think if you use short retracement strategy on this pair, by now, if I don't hit your 2 hour, something like this, stop loss below the candlestick. If I don't hit by now. If I don't hit. No, if I don't, they almost. But then, let's wait and see. This is basically our range. So let's watch and see if price can come back and tap into these levels here and for us to get a break of structure. So let's just wait and see. And let me drop my alert there. Then, okay, that's all. Is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? Or what questions do you guys have before we continue? Before we call it a day?
CAD JPY.
What?
CAD JPY.
Okay, CAD JPY. CAD JPY. CAD JPY. Wow, what is this? This is one thing I hate about cross pairs. Cross pairs are just nasty for no reason. So CAD JPY, I don't know. Was this a range? Let me look at the 4H. It was a range, and we have not clearly exited yet on the 4H. Okay, we broke structure, but I've not broken it clearly yet. So this is the top and this is the bottom of the range. Just very funny pair. It's a very funny pair. Just look at this. Now go back to the 1H. You can see that We had that whole push up a bit, and then we broke structure to the downside. See, honestly, I'm not going to say anything about this pair for now. Let's just keep it and wait how it will behave. For now, there's nothing serious on it. Is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? I'm having that urge to check USD card. Let's see. USD card, USD card, USD card, USD card. No, nothing really on USD card. So for now, let's just leave it alone. Yeah. Is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at, or any questions before we go? What questions do you guys have? Okay, so in the absence of any question, I would like to call it a session. I really want to appreciate you guys for coming, yeah, for taking out time to attend the session. You can see that the market is quite calm today. Let's just pay attention and see. Definitely, there's going to be something, yeah? Let's just pay attention and see what we can get. Me, these days, Habi is not around, so it's quite hard for me to look at my pairs when I'm teaching. So until he comes back, it's good, definitely is going to come back by the weekend. So I know that by next week we'll get back to normal business. Yeah, but for now, you people should help me. I'll be looking at all these pairs, all these things we have marked out. Please pay attention to them. If there's anything, just drop it on the group chat. All of us will attack it together. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. And you guys should have a very beautiful trading day. I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. Bye, guys.